Okay, the other time, how are you, great people? Today, Mr. New Love is here again. This is our series 7. If you have not watched the previous ones, you have to watch it before you can watch this one. The first thing that we are going to do, we are going to look at the equation of a tangent, and assuming we look at this example, determine the equation of a tangent to f of x is equals to 2x squared at x is equals to minus 1. So this time they want us to find the equation of the tangent. And you know, tangent is a line that touches a curve, but it doesn't cut through it. So it touches the curve at only one point. It does not pass through the curve. Okay, so here it means that line is a straight line. Since it's a straight line, it must take this equation. Y is equals to mx plus c. Now, this y is the same as what? F of x, g of x, etc. So to find the gradient, which is the m of the tangent, you must differentiate whatever function they will give you. So if you check this one, we have taken the first derivative of this f of x. So this f of x, how do you take the first derivative? 2 times this 2 will give you this 4. Then 2 minus 1 will give you 1. So this is the same as x, 4x to the power 1. The 1 is invisible. Okay. Let's look at the next slide. Here we are supposed to find the equation of the tangent to f of x is equal to 2x squared at a point x is equals to negative 1. We are continuing from what we're doing or from the previous slide. So here the point is x is equal to negative 1. We want to find the tangent of this curve. So here, to find the gradient at a point where x is 6, we substitute it into the general equation. Now, our general equation, what is our general equation? Let's go back to that slide. We have this equation, which is our general equation. F of x is equal to what? 2x squared. So this 2x squared, to find the gradient, we differentiate this one to get this, as I've already said. Alright, then we substitute negative 1 into the point, into the equation, or into the first derivative. That is going to help us to get a gradient. So you substitute it into the first derivative. If you substitute into this, our x is what? Negative 1. This is the 4. This x is what? Negative 1. And if you multiply this, you are going to get negative 4. So this becomes the gradient. You know, the gradient is a point, it's a value, it's supposed to give you a value. But this gradient, it has a variable x. And that x is the point given. This must be negative 1. Alright. So here, we have gotten our m. Remember the general equation. Let's go back to that slide. Our general equation, our m is what we've gotten. We found the m to be this one, but there is this x. What are you supposed to do with the x? That x is a point, and they've given us that point or that value. Alright, that x is a variable. So they've given us that variable, which is -1. So when you substitute it in, you get a value, which is -4. That is the m. So x plus c. We need to find the c. How are you going to find the c? Okay. To find the y coordinate, when x is equal to -1, we substitute into the general curve. So to find the y coordinate, remember this y is equal to x plus c, for -4x plus c. We need a y coordinate for us to be able to find c. We already know x. Alright, so what do? This f of x is the y. So you substitute -1 into it. So what are you going to get? X is what? -1. This one. So 2 into bracket -1 all squared for this x. So it's x squared. This is the 2, this is the 2 times x. What is our x? -1. It was given to us. Squared. So this becomes our squared. So if you press this on the calculator, you are going to get 2. Let's press 1 on this calculator. How are you going to press it? 2 times -1 squared. What does it give you? 2. Alright, so we know our x is -1, our y is 2. So the point is this one. This is going to help us to find our c. So what do? To find the value of c in y is equal to mx plus c, we substitute the point into the equation of the tangent. So here our y, we substitute this 2, -4, so this y is 2, -4 is this one, times x. X is what? -1 plus c. So when you simplify this, what are we going to get? We are going to get c is equals to -2. But how did we get that one? So it's 2 is equals to 4 plus c. And this, if I transpose, what am I going to get? 2 minus 4 is equals to c. And 2 minus 4 is going to give you what? -2. So our tangent of that curve is what? -2. So equation of the tangent is what? Y is equal to -4 minus c. That is our c that we had is what? -2. So if we substitute it into that equation, we are going to get this. So y is equals to -4x plus c. What is plus our c? Plus c. Our c is what? -2. So plus minus will give you minus. So we have -2 there. Okay. Then the equation of the tangent, this. They want us to find the equation of the tangent to this curve. How is it going to be? At x is equals to -2. So we want the equation. First, we find the first derivative to help us to get m, which is the gradient. So first derivative, 3 times 2 is 6. X, 3 minus 1 is 2. Minus 1 times 6 is what? 6. 1 minus 1 is 0. So if you follow the rule, 6x becomes what? 6. At this x value, so we substitute 2 into it.